The following video is brought to you by T. Alan Diaz's Lunatic City series. Take a walk on the dark side of the moon with the first installment of this gritty sci-fi noir for just 99 cents. Link in the description below.
The following is a world-class Bullshitters exclusive.
So over on our morning show, Good Morning Pop Culture, I decided to check the scores for Star Wars Resistance since, I'm to blame for the massive number of dislikes. If I could only get those numbers to buy Stealing Solo a Captain's parody, I'd be a very happy man. By the way, folks, there's less than 10 days left on Indiegogo, so get your comic book now while you still can. Now back to Star Wars Resistance. The drama has been well documented on this channel. We've covered it all, and now we've uncovered a conspiracy in the world of Star Wars that is embarrassing to say the least. Rian Johnson and his BFF, is that one F or two Fs for best friend? I never get that right. The last thing I want to do is call him his boyfriend because it's not like he wants to go out with him or anything. Anywho, these two assholes like to accuse those who dislike Star Wars The Last Jedi of being Russian bots. Yes, I know it's been disproved, and I'll be talking about that more very soon. But it seems to be the new coverall for those not in line with Disney's brave new direction for Star Wars. Anytime someone voices displeasure, it's met with excuse after harmful allegation that shows a lack of research integrity, thus questioning the validity of any further paper published and rendering your PhD useless. But like I said, more on that later. Today I'm here to discuss the fishy side of Rotten Tomatoes scores for Star Wars Resistance. Now, this video isn't to bicker with those who have differing opinions, or make fun of those with bad taste. But it is meant to discuss the shady rating system from the audience and the seemingly endless attempt to blindly praise the garbage because it's labeled Star Wars. As I said earlier, this all came to light during Good Morning Pop Culture when I just so happened to look deeper into the reviews. If you need actual video evidence of the entire discovery, the link is in the description below. Now, I'm not one to worry too much when I don't like what the majority does, but with modern Star Wars, there seems to be an attempt to silence detractors. Over on JediTempleArchives.com, a discussion was being had about the show's debut. You had the usual loyalists who like anything Star Wars, but you also had the people who weren't impressed. Fair enough, but that post was enough to plant a seed in my mind that made me want to see what people outside of the Star Wars toy site were saying, and the results were shocking. If we go to Rotten Tomatoes, we see the score of the show sits at 91% with critics and 82% with fans. What, no 50% discrepancy like The Last Jedi? I'm impressed. The critics say things like fantastic animation and a well-written addition to the canon, with characters that hook you from the get-go. Or Resistance has all the hallmarks for a potentially rich show, but what you may get is a new Star Wars RPG/racing game masquerading as a TV show, with vague, shifting one-note personalities based solely on plot needs, which is fine. But when you click on the fan reviews, something suspect comes to light. Now pay attention, 007, you'll notice a plethora of 5-star reviews. If you look even closer, you'll notice that they come from the equivalent of NPCs, or non-playable characters, useless wastes of digital space meant to populate an area to make it look impressive for its rich, diverse world. If you don't get what I'm talking about, let me break it down to you DX style. All this shit is fake. These 5-star reviews come from accounts created within the last week to help bolster ratings and stick it to the fandom menace. Too bad these asshats couldn't raise Solo's box office from failure. Oh! Now, as of this recording, there are 8 pages of this garbage with 20 reviews on each page for 160 reviews in total. Of those 160 reviews, 109 are 5-star ratings. Of those 109 5-star ratings, 105 of them come from fake accounts. Fake accounts were established in October of 2018 with no prior ratings, or when they're clicked on, the page can't be found. That's 96% fake 5-star reviews. Wow. Isn't it just sad that someone, maybe a Russian bot, maybe an out-of-work virgin, but someone has gone out of their way to make fake accounts to give Star Wars Resistance a boost? This is a kid's show, for God's sake. Well, that's what they keep telling us. So why go out of your way to do something so lame? I don't know about you, but I find this both hilarious and sad. It's so sad that someone's identity is tied to Star Wars that when someone doesn't like it as much as you go nuclear and make dozens of fake accounts to rate a show. Pathetic. But that's it for today. This video may be a little short for a Stormtrooper, but I am working on a big video coming at you real soon. Speaking of, this channel has seemed to veer away from the single release videos unintentionally. The live streams have made the community much stronger, but at the end of the day, I really miss these, and I know a lot of you do too. So that's why I've made Good Morning Pop Culture its own channel. Once we reach enough subscribers, I'll be hosting the show over there exclusively, and this channel will get back to what made it the premier voice in the Star Wars fan community. I'll have a link in the description below, so if you could please go subscribe to our second channel. In the meantime, check out the streams we do. They're a lot of fun, and you won't regret spending your time with us. Hell, you may even hear us cover topics you request. So that's it for today. I find it sad and funny, like I said earlier. Why do this? Is this fandom menace versus pro-Disney side that serious that you gotta go out of your way to make fake garbage? I think it is. Also, when you got these crazy militant Star Wars fans, these the ones who attack you on Twitter and say terrible things about you out there, it's kind of a dangerous playing field right now, you know? It's a minefield. You got to watch where you walk. Every step could be your last. Any step could be your last. And at the end of the day, we are talking about Star Wars. I find it funny that people can't handle the fact that Star Wars is divisive right now. It's not good like it used to be. And people get all up in arms when you say that. You know, people that you meet in real life don't get like that. They have a disagreement with you. They will discuss stuff. That's fine. That's how argument goes. Back and forth, discourse. But with the internet, everyone's taking the nuclear option. They go straight to the top and they just want to destroy you. You got weirdos on Twitter calling you terrible things and then blocking you before you even get a chance to say anything back or before you even know they exist. You got people on Rotten Tomatoes making fake stuff up. You got all these sycophantic people bitching on these Star Wars forums about, oh, this small group of people's ruining Star Wars. You know what, guys? Let me break it down for you. An even smaller group of people are the ones breaking up Star Wars and ruining it. They're called the Lucasfilm Story Group, and they're led by Kiri Hart, and at the top of that pyramid that's about to just, it's Kathleen Kennedy. So you can say, yes, Queen, and all this other hot shit about, oh, she's got 3 more years of Star Wars. Well, you know what? We also got 3 more years of this era of Star Wars, and it's not that good. So for everyone that wants to get up there and go, yay, yay, Kathleen, she did it. Yes, she did do it. She gave us The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens and the first Star Wars box office failure ever, Solo, a Star Wars story. So good job, Kathleen, and good job to all the sycophantic fools out there who constantly want to toe the company line. Star Wars sucks because of all of you. So if you're a fan of this channel, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share it everywhere you go. If you're a super fan of this channel, check out our Patreon page. $1 a month goes a long way, but $5, which is only 17 cents a day, goes even further. That gives you exclusive access to all of our digital content, sometimes early access to videos that will eventually hit YouTube, and a lot more the higher up you go. If Patreon's not for you, fine. Just join our Facebook page, have fun, have a good time. That's what our community is built upon, a good time. Also, we have a comic book. It's in its final days, so maybe by the time you watch this video, it's a little too late. But, oh well, so is life. But it's called Stealing Solo, a Captain's Parody. It's available on Indiegogo until the 20th of October, 2018 at 11 o'clock p.m. So if you guys want to grab a copy, check it out. I did the artwork and the story. It's being professionally lettered and colored. It's going to be roughly 40 to 60 pages. You're going to get a lot of comic book for your money, so you will not regret it. You're helping support this channel, independent art. It's a parody. It's a great parody of a group of guys who kidnap Harrison Ford and make him remake Star Wars in their basement. And we parody all kinds of classic, iconic elements from Star Wars. It's a lot of fun. Guaranteed you're going to love it. So I'll be back later next week with the big video that I'm talking about. It's not one to be missed. So if you've been waiting for us to come back and do these videos, watch this twice, 3 times, 4 times on Sunday if you're bored, and then get ready for next week's big one because it's going to be massive.